Good evening, and welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Livingston Man, roll that beautiful bean footage. We all gonna Oh yeah, it is Wednesday all over again, just like that. Just
68 times.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a while, for a little while. Only 68 times.
68 times. And that's only since we started numbering them.
Yeah. Actually, there was some before the number system, wasn't there? They were just random old We All Gonna Die Wednesdays every once in a while. What's up, everybody? William Case, Brian Smith, Parabellum Prepper, Holly Ivins, Cat Lady Nelly, Coffee First, then Speak, Southern Tier Prepper, Travis, we are indeed getting it on. Eric M1RB, what's good? K Paul, Smoking Swamp Outdoors, Scott Hummer, Mr. Zero, Big Dog, Dawn E, Vision Preparedness, and the list goes on. There's 64 of you guys here already. That's pretty awesome. And it's only 7:33. And I'm sure that YouTube is just throwing the notifications out to the people right now because, YouTube really loves us, Livingston Man.
Yeah, everybody gets notifications.
LKF Designs, what's good? Jan Rudd, Boating Fisher, Dude, East Tennessee Preparedness, Patty S, what's happening? Moldy Soldier, what's happening? Grateful Preps NJ, Santiago, what's up, my brother? How are you? What's up, Hunter and 25? How are you? I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Yeah, it's great to see everybody, man. Thank y'all so much for stopping by tonight. Yeah, we made it. We made it despite everything in the news. I haven't looked at the news, I got to be honest. Jay Creature, what's up, brother? I really haven't been looking, bro. I know things are shitty, okay, across the board. No matter where you look, things are crummy. So I ain't been looking, bro. I ain't been looking because I know things are bad. I just put my head down. I keep working. I keep trying to put stuff away every week and make sure. It sucks, but it is what it is. Parabellum Prepper got a notification. It's awesome. What's on the docket? Prepperines, I think tonight we will start the conversation off discussing barter. I think barter is on a lot of people's minds. And when you're stocking up for whatever your SHTF event may be, perhaps you're picking up some items for barter for other people. Perhaps your take on barter is that barter sucks and I'm not even going to do it. So tonight we will discuss some barter items that may be useful after society falls apart. Livingston Man is in the thing. He's checking. How do we sound? How do we look? Everything okay tonight? I know we had some serious technical issues last night on Vision Stream. Bro, we're so sorry. I don't know what happened. The Livingston Man has been under the hood of this all day. Jay Creature, if you're in NY, please don't barter ammo. Wink, wink, nod, nod. For real. Vision, thank you so much. 5x5, appreciate it. We swapped out the microphone in lieu of anything. Oh, you're watching? Oh, look at there it is. Yeah, there we are. Look at that. That's weird. Hey, you just took a drink of a beer. Hi. That's the delay we get. I'll slap lead for whatever they have that I need. Hey, to each their own, man. I
Whatever you're bartering and using as your currency, you need a recurring supply of it, right?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, situation's
that's
going to
big.
dictate, but if you think you're going to be like the Eggman, then be the Eggman.
Live your
Otherwise,
life
I mean, you're just going to
peacefully.
end up trading away all your eggs, and then what? For what? You know. So you got to be able to sustain some kind of tradable item.
Items. Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe you make really good wine. You know what I mean? Maybe that's your thing. Maybe you can grow tobacco. Maybe you can grow tomatoes. Maybe you can grow corn like a mofo. Maybe you raise cattle. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own thing that they do. Maybe you're a plumber. Maybe you're an electrician. Maybe you're a carpenter. Maybe you're a roofer. Maybe you can barter skills instead of items. That's
Hunter, I
something
think
that I kind of lean towards is
Hunter,
bartering
you're
skills.
supposed to post pictures like that on Grinder. I think they call it.
Michigan Outpost. Good evening. Good evening. Um, will that create a black hole watching yourself live? Maybe.
No,
Maybe.
if
Maybe.
how could we get the feedback? We kind of can't.
Oh, yeah. That's rough. There's such a delay. It just won't work right. South Florida, DCL, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, folks, if you're here, if you're having a good time, smash that like button for us. Hopefully somebody who's not seen Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival before can get a notification for it, or maybe a suggestion or
It's all
something.
about that stupid bell
Yeah,
icon. It rarely works. I sat here like tuned into the live stream before, and it like didn't even do anything. Like that's why I picked up the tablet before. I work here. I don't even know what's going on. YouTube makes the rules, you guys.
Patty S says barter know-how. I know how to make maple syrup. That's a big thing, man. Sugar is going to be a currency in SHTF. Any kind of sweetener, man. I personally, I'm addicted to the high fructose corn syrup, man. I've been on that stuff since I was a kid, and I just every once in a while I just gotta have it. And SHTF, I would probably work on your house for some maple syrup because I need that sugar, bro. I gotta have it. That's gonna be my downfall on SHTF.
We tapped our trees.
Sugar.
We have some rather large maple trees right around our house. So
Yeah.
we got the little. We went and got the tap kit. We did the thing.
Yeah.
And really, it was. We weren't prepared for exactly how much
sap comes out. Yeah.
Maple water or whatever the stuff you got
Yeah.
to break down. And then so we took. I think we made, to give you a perspective. If you never tried to do this before, all right, of the 5 gallons, that got us like this much syrup.
yeah. It boils down a lot.
Big thing. Like what you want to be is like you're making your maple syrup when you have like a bonfire.
Yeah.
And you got to get the food grade buckets, or at least really nice, real clean, brand new ones.
Yeah.
Piping system, all this sort of infrastructure goes into it. You can only pull it off, if I'm right, once a year when the tree is falling out.
Springtime when the sap really starts to run. The old mutt hooked me up with some maple tapping kits. I got to get out and tap those trees. Like now is the time to do it before the big warm up, because when things start to warm up, those trees start to leach all that sap out, and that's prime collecting time, Livingston, man. So it's something.
Even one tree, it will literally it'll pour out of these little we just had the hammer in spouts.
Yep.
And had a 5-gallon bucket hanging underneath it, which number one, it fills up faster than you would think.
Yeah.
Sure does. Every insect in the general area now comes to your bucket, so then you learn real quick that you got to keep bugs out. A lot goes into whatever it is you're going to provide and attempt to produce. You can drink the maple water straight up. That's
absolutely
that's upstate New York coconut water.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, where is it? I saw it just a second ago. Rapture Ready says honey is a good idea. It lasts forever. Yeah, that's a great thing. If you guys have bees, if you raise bees, if you're storing honey, that can be a great thing to barter. Personally, I would never barter anything that I thought could potentially be used back against me to harm me. So like ammo, firearms, anything like that. Anything that I thought could potentially be used to harm me. Mystic Hermit says, "Hi Mike, I left a message on Instagram. Can you Chat recommend a battery operated generator. Power went out and I need to charge my window, AC, and fridge. Thanks. Mystic Hermit, absolutely. There's a lot of great people in here. I would search. That's pretty large what you're looking to run. So you're gonna need a larger size solar backup. I dig deep, man. Dig deep.
2,000 watt. You need a Jackery 2,000 or better. I think they make a 3,000 now, but
yeah, the biggest one that you can possibly get. That's the best advice.
that's dope. That's pushing. You can probably get nearly 10 amps out of that thing.
Vision preparedness. There you go. He's the man. He's the Opus man. Share the link, Vision. Send it to him. The Opus is good quality stuff. So check it out. Check it out.
I see one person talking about springbirds showing up there. Wildlife seems to be confused. If you're the type that wants to pay attention to what the wildlife is doing, they'll often tell you what the weather's going to do. And unfortunately, alarmingly even, it looks like they're not really sure what the weather is going to do here. Is it winter? Is it spring? What is happening in the world right now? We get a snowstorm like on schedule once a week, but it melts off, or it's warm for the most part. Definitely, it's as if like everything is out of whack.
Yeah, it feels it too. It's mud season now already. So, LKF Design says, where would you find salt in SHTF? You can make salt out of seawater, but you need seawater to make salt. That's tough, man. Rob K, welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Thanks.
Okay,
so much
fun fact about salt. All right, so then sea salt is one thing.
Yep.
The iodized table salt that we use is in practically everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason they put iodine in the salt, that minuscule amount.
Okay.
It's because in the days before we had that, iodine is an essential nutrient, but you don't just go get it.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening with an iodine deficiency, you end up with what's called goiter. You ever heard of that?
Yeah. Big things on your throat.
It was not uncommon for like everyone to have these because they just didn't have access to that kind of salt. Nowadays, it's given to you freely. Like our food is fortified with all kinds of essential vitamins and minerals.
Yeah, man.
Take that infrastructure away and that kind of food away, and you're going to be left scrambling to, like, people like to make fun of vegans and point out all the vitamins they're deficient.
Oh, okay.
That'll happen to all of us.
Oh, yeah.
Without these supplements.
Right. So vitamins, man. There you go. That's a huge thing to invest in. If you can invest in vitamins. Store them properly. Boater Fisher dude said it. Antibiotics, man. Antibiotics. There's a link to Jace Medical in the description section. No excuses. Go get some. Man. Everybody who's preparedness, they've pretty much teamed up with all of us to make sure that you can get antibiotics. Let's see. Robert Bates says it takes many gallons of salt water to get usable salt quantity. See,
that's why desalination is not like a big thing, because it would be so easy, except like it's not that easy.
Yeah, it's a pain in the neck.
But just build a desalination plant. It doesn't work that way.
So yeah, I mean, salt is a great thing to stock up on. Salt, sugars, any of those,
multivitamins.
Staples,
check how long they keep for, I suppose, because I don't know how some of this stuff works with toxicity and whatnot. This is not medical advice.
No, but do your research, guys.
Right, but what I'm saying is, it sounds to me like logic, like that with unfortified food, processed, if you will, you're going to come up short in the vitamin department.
Fed up American, what's good, brother? Let's see. Hunter says, I know a salty bitch. I'll just take her. Hey, you got whatever you got, bro. Whatever you got. Let's see. Patty S says you can get salt from limestone, but it's not easy. Yeah, that's rough, man. And some of us are gonna have the caffeine problem.
Yeah, again, it's back to that
caffeine, bro. I gotta stock coffee.
It's gonna take a long time for some kind of iodine deficiency to present as a medical condition, but all the same, rock salt and road salt is one thing, but that halite shit is corrosive.
Oh yeah,
you can't.
Nasty. Calcium chloride. Bleh.
I mean, if you're into talking about food grade, I can't speak to how that all works. I don't know the difference.
Rapture Ready says, I wonder if the cow's salt lick has iodine in it.
Those red ones, they got those red salt licks. They got all this weird stuff in them. I mean, I don't know, guys. Do your research, check it out. I'm just talking shit here. I'm imagining shit.
Yeah. Well, Prepperine says construction materials. That's great, man. If
salt
you can...
is important to us, but was so important that the phrase "guy's not worth the salt." The Roman legions were paid in some money and salt. They were given a brick of salt, like it was that important to people. These guys would go fight barbarians for a fucking salt lick, like you know what I mean? It's that important. Pepper, that's another thing.
Grateful Preps NJ says, my son Chris is here listening. He's not a prepper. I'm trying to encourage him. Chris, just buy a little bit of stuff. You don't have to buy a lot of stuff. Just get started, man. Just a couple things. Just put them away, just in case. Just in case. You know?
It's not about like some weird lifestyle. It's about like making sure like when the power goes out, big storm hits, heavy traffic, like blah, whatever.
Yeah, man.
You got the stuff
true
you need.
SHTF.
You got the stuff you need to make sure you're gonna be all right. Like just pack a little bag with some stuff in it. This I got. If you lose everything else, you got that.
The bread and milk, you just got to have it, broken down into like flour and
the metaphorical bread and milk.
And then freeze dried eggs. Sorry, guys. That's the best we're gonna do. Best we're gonna do.
Am I the only one that likes those MRE eggs, man? You ever had that Western omelet MRE?
No.
Well, it's like spongy. It stretches.
Oh.
But it's, you know what? One, everybody else hates it, so they give you it. But it comes with green salsa. And it's
see, Fed Up said the same thing I then. A salt body of water you can make your own. So it's been said, Fed Up American, that it takes a lot of water to make a very small amount of usable salt. That's why you see those salt fields that they have, I think they're down south. They're pretty close to the ocean.
On an industrial scale, this ends up, you end up like, you can't be salting your freaking fields. You end up with an industrial waste problem.
Grateful Preps NJ, thank you so much for the donation. We really appreciate it, sister.
Whoop, we got some bubbles.
Oh, yeah.
Screensaver activated.
That's what happens when we don't touch the mouse. Big Chap, what's good, my brother? Good to see you, friend.
Let's talk about that's one. We have all the essential stuff.
That's a big one.
And I would stress get iodized salt for your own needs, your body
personal consumption. Yeah.
And the multivitamins, we brought that up before, and I thought that would probably be a good thing to toss in because depending on what you end up eating.
Yeah, you could be deficient.
You can fill your stomach all you want, but if you're not getting what you need from it, all you've done is make roughage and you poop it out. And you know how.
I think that's why nutrient survival is so big on the list because they fortify things with extra vitamins and nutrients. Again, we're not affiliated with them. Vision's got your hookup there. Go nutrient survival, man. They got extra vitamins, extra minerals.
Who is it now? Is it Chris? Now. Right, Chris is listening.
Yeah.
Stuff like this is going to mean a big difference to you when you might need something like that. It's going to be, and the title of tonight's is "Too Little, Too Late." Don't be the guy that man, those guys were right. It's not about some big investment. It's not about changing your whole lifestyle. It's about just putting a bag in your closet that's
got some stuff.
Yeah.
Get some stuff. You don't have to have everything.
For when the power goes out. You know? That's all.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah, I had the scalloped eggs and ham. That was decent too. Listen, man, you get hungry, you just eat it.
Mrs. B Local, what's happening, sister? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Let's see. Boating Fisher Dude says, seriously, grow cool weather root crops. They store a long time. Absolutely. The potatoes, the beets, things like that.
I know one thing for certain is don't ever eat a polar bear's liver. You get vitamin A poisoning. Allegedly, it's very uncomfortable.
Rob K says, let's get down to it. What wild edibles fight off diarrhea? That I got to tell you guys, this is very important information. I think clean water after SHTF is going to be a big problem, and a lot of folks.
Get you.
A lot of folks think they have a good filter system, but you haven't been in the real questionable water yet. So that's my fear, Livingston, man, is that a lot of people are going to get sick from bad water after SHTF.
In the breakdown of society, in the face of the breakdown of society, disease and sickness are going to be rampant. Worse than there's going to be violence, crime, and everything else, but there's going to be sickness and disease everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's
from
be
so many different sources. Just because medicine is going to be now a premium.
Oh yeah, if there even is any.
And I don't know who you're talking to that you're going to get more and replenish your feeble supply. Another thing you should get up on now. Even silly things like make sure your first aid kit's up to date, stocked up, antibiotic stuff. And then there's like primitive methods to the cure is worse than the sickness.
Yeah.
You got the diarrhea, won't go away. There is things you can do that are not the greatest thing in the world, but if you really think maybe you got parasites or a stomach bug, you can like hammer down some whiskey, shock them, poop them out. You can eat a cigarette. I heard.
Lily K. Fed Design says, do you consider activated charcoal as a wild edible? That would definitely probably help with your diarrhea.
I heard people talking about eating that too. It's in pill form.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing. It's just burnt wood, you know. Parabellum says, I live on Lake Erie. A lot of water, just have to boil it. Yeah. Good fishing as well.
Now, beer is not only beer is food. It's canned or bottled, so it's preserved. Beer was originally a way to preserve last year's crop over the winter.
Yeah, that's a big one. Grateful Prep says, I want to hook up an IBC tote to the gutter, but won't it freeze into wintertime? Yes. Yes, this has been done. Research the crap out of it, sister. I think most folks leave a good bit of it empty so it can expand when it freezes and it doesn't rupture the container.
You need to build like an overflow into it.
Absolutely.
A rainstorm can deposit a lot of water.
Real quick. Yeah. You'd be surprised how fast they fill and how fast you can empty them.
Right. Depending on how big your roof is, you can end up with some really big runoff.
Mr. Zero says diseases will take out 75 to 80% of the people during a long-term situation. I can't argue with that. I don't think you're wrong.
I hate black walnut so much. Hate them.
Yeah.
Yuck. I put in quite a few hours sawing down black walnuts. I hate them. Everybody's like, oh my God, black walnuts. And I'm like, what are you going to do? Eat them? They fall over your car. You'd be walking around. We have a hard hat zone where I work because it's a grove of all walnuts. And the squirrels go up there and they chew them down. And you just dropping them, throw them at you and shit. Too little, too late. Another thing.
I don't know if it's ever too late.
Oh, this is good. Boom! Oh, we on the move. We're stuck in the car, and S has hit
We're
TF.
in the SHTF bus.
S has hit the
rolling down the road.
And so we spoke with our good friend Vision last night about a no comms plan.
Yeah, that was a great stream.
Something that can be very much too little, too late is when SHTF occurs and you and your family and friends are in different places and your phones don't work or say the power doesn't work and you always intended, are we going to meet up, bro? We going to live the apocalypse together. Well, S happened and y'all like at work and shit and have no idea what anybody else is doing and can't communicate whatsoever.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Tell me in the chat. What's your no comms plan? Don't say if you say ham radio, I'll ban you.
Keep your hands off the ban button.
No comms plan. Comms. First person. I swear to God, don't do it.
He said bad words.
I cleared my throat.
I'm just kidding. Vision says, solid question. I've got the Jace case. It's coming up on expiration, very low on funds to re-up. How long past the expiration can antibiotics still be effective? So, this is not medical advice, and I am not a doctor. Okay. However, studies have shown that properly stored antibiotics can still be effective more than 20 years past their expiration date if properly stored in a climate-controlled environment.
I'm going to address everyone who said smoke signals in a minute.
Smoke signals. Pigeons, prepping mantis. Telling you.
I'm going to address people that say
Mike
pigeons.
Tyson trained me on pigeons and Catskill when I was just a young buck.
I'm going to... Yeah, I'll address the pigeons thing second. No plan. See, now this is something I'm talking about. This can be too late, you guys.
Yeah. No plans for no comms. A lot of folks, Vision's poll showed that the majority of folks did not have a no comms plan. That you got to think about these things. You already kind of have a.
Everybody thinks they do.
a comms. Well, you kind of think you have a comms plan already because the plan is if something happens, I'm gonna call you, right? If something happens, I'm gonna call you. And
Dead or this isn't
it'll work.
you built your little Dorito bag Faraday cage like a super cool guy, right? Doesn't matter because they didn't put a Dorito bag over the cell phone tower itself.
Yeah.
And so your phone works, but
Big
the network
chat.
doesn't.
Yes. Big
Battlefangs
chat.
are guaranteed to work or your money
Could
back.
you highlight Big Chap's comment, please, Livingston?
Pin it?
Yeah, pin that right to the top there. Pre-planning is key to success. If you don't pre-plan, it's gonna be a bitch, man. Trying to figure all this out when you can't even call anybody.
Worse is definitely prepperines is what's worse is definitely too little, too late. Too much too soon, like fine. It almost boils down to like the old rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it argument.
Amen. I'm with that.
But what we're talking about here is an extremely personal thing. This is there's no real tutorial here about where's what I would do. It's got to be what you would do. And we had this whole conversation with Vision last night. If you really want to go down that hole, we went there last night on his live stream. Yeah. Rather than sit here and piggyback off what Chief said, well, you know, it's something to think about, you guys, especially y'all with kids and families. They at school, you're at work. Figure out what you're going to do if the freaking phones don't work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. James Carroll says, Mike, there is one antibiotic that does expire. I forgot which one. I do believe somebody said it earlier in the
tetracycline.
Is that what it is?
That's what Jay Creature said.
Yeah. I believe. Yeah, there's one or two of them that can become toxic.
Tetracycline is that? No. Don't be eating the goddamn.
What it comes down to is
fish
no
medicine.
For a fact.
Stop with the fish medicine. You're a human being. Yeah. Get yourself a Jace case.
I got no gills.
Yeah.
Bro, so
get yourself a Jace case
instead.
What's a Jace case? Link in the description.
It's down there.
Every American should be issued one of these. It should be just given to you with your tax money, but it's not, so you got to get one.
There's a lot of things I think that Americans should be taught.
What is this big miners lettuce propaganda going on in the chat? I don't know what that is. Sounds like some code. Miners lettuce. I don't like that. Sounds dirty.
The devil's lettuce. I've heard of that one.
Satan's temptation.
That's stinky stuff.
Too little, too late. What else is gonna wear? Like things that people maybe we haven't thought of. We're freewheeling here. Asking an honest question.
Well, barter items. That's
how do you intend to
started. Do you even plan on bartering? That's a big thing.
If you're properly prepared for whatever your situation and intended lifestyle is, you really shouldn't have to barter until you start to run out of things. Mm. Now here goes the more you have. Are you looking to be a vendor and either help out or profit from others, or are you just looking to maintain a well-stocked inventory?
Yeah, that's a big thing, man.
We're asking the big questions here. This is hardball, okay? That Canadian prep and shit, that's for Canucks. Okay, we're not selling you anything here. I'm not going to sell you nothing.
No, I'll recommend some things. I'll recommend some. Oh, you know what? No, I want to sell you. I want to sell you something right now.
You guys want to go down a hole right now?
We're going down the rabbit hole because I'm going to turn. Hang on a second. I gotta take my Mickwick hat off. There we go. Okay, send it.
We're there.
All right, here it is. I do have something to sell you. Full disclosure, we've been hiding the fact that we have something to sell you. It is extremely limited edition. There is 90 available. There will never be any more of these. There's only 90 of them. Okay.
No idea what's about to happen right now. Well, actually, some of them might.
90. No more.
And that's it?
That's it. That's it. Each one will come on a 3x5 card, numbered and autographed. Oh, I got to show you what it is. We all gonna die Wednesday patch. Livingston man on it. It's a coin. It's the token to SHTF. These are fire. They're copper colored. You can see the sheen. in it there. These came out great. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes! Love it. These limited edition 90 available. And what do we start the bidding at, Livingston?
All right, back up top.
What is the bidding starting at?
So we're auctioning them?
No. These are for sale, and the proceeds go into Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival and back into the community itself. It helps us pay for some of the stuff that we give away and the events that we do and stuff like that.
It's a patch. It's got the Velcro on it and everything.
Yeah, Velcro backed morale patch. These are custom embroidered Livingston Man. We all gonna die Wednesday. The 2023 S Anarchy patch, one of a kind.
90 of a kind.
90 of a kind.
One of 90. One of 90.
Be made. Again, the flip side says grail. No, it doesn't.
It's male Velcro. It's the hook type.
Yeah, hook and loop.
They're super well made, very stiff. Velcro seems to be very good
Highest
quality.
of quality.
Yeah. It looks like copper,
Highest
you guys.
of quality.
So let's start I'd like to suggest. Here's what I'll do. Let's ask the chat.
Limited edition.
Who wants one?
So it's going to cost. Okay, so regardless of where it goes, it's going to cost me personally probably about $5 to send these out. Coffee First wants one. Rebecca wants one. Big Chap wants one. There it is. We got 3.
All right.
Eric says $20.
Eric, I see 20. I see $20. Do you guys think $20 for a patch is fair?
Yeah.
Shipping included, right? $20 gets us.
Vision says sold. Send me 89 of them. 20 bucks.
$20. All right,
$20
ship everything.
Shipped to you.
How
are you
they
guys Illuminati? No. Do I have a local supplier? Yes, these come from a local company right here in upstate New York, family owned. They've been doing this for a long time. They make all of the Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival patches.
Okay.
Boom, there it is. First one out. It's getting numbered. LKF Designs. Thank you so much.
You gotta hit up Mike in the DMs.
Hunter says neighbors get one free. He's gonna rob my truck tonight. That's what's happening.
All right, explain to folks how to actually you're gonna pull this off.
Hey, if you guys
Hudson Valley Prep and Survival at gmail.com.
Well, there is a link to whatchamacallit, to the Venmo. Okay, so if you Venmo me money,
can they put a memo in there?
Yes, please put a memo in there.
Somebody gave you money already though. Eric dropped money up in here.
Oh
no, excuse me, LKF Designs. Sorry, it's always Eric.
Yeah, got you covered. $20. $20. That's it, for sure. $20. Boom. Johnny Preps, yes, in person. If you know me personally, if you're around here, if you want one of these patches, be like, Mike.
There's only 90 of them.
There's only 90 close. Again, there's like 90 of these left.
Look at that silhouette.
They're going to number, be put on a 3x5 card. They are copper in color. They came out fabulous. I think they did a great job on these. Jay Creature says, wait, I want patches made. I will hook you up. I'll send you a link later. Vision, thank you so much. Eric is in on one. Thank you, Eric. Much appreciated. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Southern Tier Prepper, thank you so much for saying that. Please don't forget to include an address to ship these to.
Anybody, I guess,
Eric,
would have a problem.
I'll call you.
Anybody who doesn't do the Venmo thing, get a hold of Mike again through the. Now, all this is in the description. Right?
Yeah,
links.
It's all there.
Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival at gmail.com.
Prepper Book Club says, I'm not sure I want the Livingston Man's face on my patch.
It's all right. Well, me and my private folks will see you without it. Who's taking the mark? Come on.
Yeah,
whose side are you on?
Man, Mark.
Whose side
Billy
are
Bird,
you
you're
on?
correct. YouTube does get 30%. POTB, what's good, my brother? I'll give you one if you don't. Yeah, I think they came out awesome, man. I was so, when these showed up today, I was like, how freaking fitting.
I'm like that guy. I wear them because
Believe
I'm like,
it.
nobody
Couldn't
else
believe
has this. Like that other one with the alien thing. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's actually a beekeeper suit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
we
Grateful Preps, thank you so much. Send me your address. I'll ship it right to you. I'll send it out. I'll send them out.
However Venmo works, I don't know either, is put all this stuff.
LKF, appreciate it.
Put all this stuff in your thing there.
Yeah, please include it. Include it. Johnny only wants. Oh, Ghost Lincoln, we got you covered, brother. No problem, man. I'll reach out to you and make sure I get this sent to the right place. Yeah, they came out great, man. So
when
you look at them in the light, they like that. You know, it's shimmer like a coin, like a real coin. That's what I wanted.
I'd really love. Do we have one around the original, the prototype that with the flashlight material that they made it out of?
I gotta tell you what,
don't go PVC, bro. Don't do it.
Yeah, originally this was supposed to be a PVC patch, and they forgot to send me. So typically they make a prototype, right? And they'll make one of these. And they'll press it out and they'll say, hey, here's what it's going to look like. Finished product. We just made one to see what you think about it. Tell us your thoughts, and then we'll go into full production. And what came out was not really what I would call acceptable. And they were so busy at the time, they got, their wires crossed, and they just went ahead and made all of these. So there is 100 duds that are so bad that they should never be seen
have to destroy
by people. Yeah, we're
gonna have to.
The
only way they're gonna be seen is when we show them to you in the video of us burning them.
Yeah. Richard says, I have nude pics of the Livingston Man, bid starting at 2 cents.
I know what I got.
Can I trade you? I'm waiting for societal collapse patch. Possibly. Vision preparedness. Thank you so much, brother. I got you covered. I will ship it out to you. I got to grab the cards. These are going to get mounted to cards, individually numbered and signed by the man on the patch himself, the Livingston Man. They're great. Love it.
Maybe I'll feel frisky and give you a private message.
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, he's filling them out, so stoked. Roman Prepper, have a great night, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. My more diesel patch I bought last year when all the diesel ran out. Yeah. Totally. It's worth it.
I don't want that.
No.
Hunter, for you,
doing it.
Hunter, for you, 30 for you. I mean, at least I can do it.
Oh Lord.
I get I get pictures from Hunter every morning.
He's gonna encase it with his spam. That's awesome. Signed. That'll only add to the value. I'm saying, Yardbirds.
90.
That's it.
Has anyone here ever signed 90 index cards? Ugh, I can't wait. We're gonna make that video also.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Once you get the names, everybody, it would be might even have an easier time just shipping them all at once. Get the whole thing together.
Yeah.
Rather than piecemeal, whatever you're gonna do here.
Yeah, just go to the post office and just write him a $800 check to mail out all the things.
Now to tie that back in, too little, too late. You're stuck out on that post-apocalyptic battlefield, and I'm looking out and I see you, but you don't have that patch on. I can't guarantee your safety. All right.
How can I email you an address in the description on the channel? Yeah, absolutely, big chap. Absolutely.
No, how can he?
Yeah, just email me. Email me. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival at gmail.com.
Long name. Amazing results.
It's true.
Listen, we've done this before. What do you guys want me to do? Like take my shirt off again?
Can y'all spam sent all the patches? Oh, that's a great idea, Parabellum Prepper.
For only $10.
He's gonna
take this shirt off right now.
Prepper Book Club asking for the last 4 of phone on the Venmo. Okay, so what I will do is I will tell y'all right now. The last 4 digits are 8788. 87. Could you type that in, Livingston Man, in the chat here? You're gonna type in 8788. No, 8788.
Venmo code.
Yeah. Well, they
Whatever
asked for
that
the
is.
last 4 digits of my phone number.
Don't ask me. Listen, if people want to send me money, don't make
Trout
them
Slayer,
verify
thank
that
you so
shit.
much, my brother.
I want transactions verified when I'm paying. If somebody wants to give me money, don't ask me. Is it okay if this person gives you money? Fucking give me all the money, bro. Just talking about.
POTB comms plan, specifically last night on Vision Preparedness.
How much money can we get here? All right. Listen, I'll do what I gotta. I don't have an OnlyFans.
Last night on Vision's
my only soapbox, Mike.
Live stream, we discussed having a no comms plan.
I got 2 more.
Big Chap said that pre-planning of all of this is key. It's not something that you can do after the curtain drops. You got to do it before. You got to get it done now. So that's what pre-planning is key about. Communications plans, no communications plans, bug out routes, all of this stuff. You gotta figure it out.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's a real pretty little thing. You're going to check it all the time, and it's not going to work.
Jason in VA says we need a Chewbacca in the background. That would be cool. If we could get like a Wookiee to just like stand in, that would be dope. Robin, good evening. Welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
Robin, I'm taking my shirts off for money. Welcome to the
I was just trying to, the patches, but he always wants to go the OnlyFans route.
You know what we can do is get $10 in the chat, or I will insert an ad right now. What's it gonna be?
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Yes, Eric, I like that one too. There's gonna be like, what do you call them, like lurkers, like when you're on the internet.
Yeah, the folks, like the federal agents that are in here watching right now.
They're not participating.
They are not participating. It does hurt my feelings. You guys could at least say hello, or at least smash the like button. I mean, come on.
My tax dollars even paying for.
Yes, Vision. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Anybody who wanted a patch, if you want the Livingston Man patch, throw the $20 in there. Tell me where you're at. I'll send it to you individually numbered. That's it right there. Trout Slayer. He already did. As soon as you did, he took the one off. So yeah.
I got 2 more. Otherwise, I got to get a real job, you guys. Come on.
Yeah, oh, well.
Help me out.
Yeah, well, I try to give you work, but how much for you to rub my leg hair, says old Joe Biden.
I don't know.
That's it, man.
Are you sniffing?
The price is different if
you're sniffing. It's different. Do I shower or no? Like, what's your thing, Joe? Just ask the President of the United States that. Yeah, I would too.
POTB says I'm a little behind. The 7 P's. Yeah, that's right. What is it? Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance predominantly, I believe, right? I think that's it.
Something about like piss poor planning, piss poor performance.
I've heard it. I've heard it.
That's what they call that alliteration.
A lot of different ways. But yeah, man, it really, really does. You guys gotta get your stuff done now, because let's face it, we potential civil war on the horizon, right? We got 25 states ready to tell 25 other states to go fuck themselves and do whatever they got to do.
Oh God, I gotta click this link.
No, do not click that link, Livingston Man.
Know what
it just turned everything red. Oh, good Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It can't be reached.
Wow.
Vision, you lied.
I thought we were gone. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. That's the one, POTB.
I knew it was something.
That's the one I was thinking about. But yeah, man, it doesn't look very good. It doesn't look very good. Globally, it don't look very good. Here at home, it don't look very good. Prices are up. I know. Yeah, did any of y'all get a raise? I didn't get no freaking raise. I'm still making the same money I was making. So that's why I'm out here trying to sell patches with the Livingston Man on it. You know what I'm saying? It's,
I'm his product.
Just pushing that bot on everybody. That Russian bot.
It's a cult of personality is really what it is. You should join it. For $20, you can buy yourself a spot at my right hand. in my kingdom of spam.
In my kingdom of spam.
There's only those that take the mark getting any of that. I'm gonna promise you. Don't wait.
Jason.
Better late than never.
Oh, he fixed the link.
Thanks, Joe.
He fixed the link. Thank you, Vision. Appreciate it. Come give Daddy Pie. I'm saying, man, things are not the best across the board. A lot of people are having a really hard time right now, and I think that number of people is going to continue to expand. I don't see things getting better. Potentially drastically worse, but I don't know about better. Teresa Buchanan, I'll figure that out this evening. I do have a PayPal somewhere, and I just gotta remember what the freaking PayPal is, and I can share that. And I'll put it in the comment section on this live stream.
Joe, I gotta say that receiving $10 to take my shirt off did not send the message that I think people think it did. I'm like, what? Listen, money is money, all right? I ain't got time for this.
POTB, this is definitely preparedness after dark. We're into the prime time here, so we can say like cuss words and stuff now.
If this was Europe, we could.
Oh shit! Let's go! Yeah, we have passed the 8 p.m. mark. It's your email, says Trout Slayer. It could be. It could be an old email. It could be a new email. It could be.
Just send your money wherever.
No, don't do that, because then you're gonna be like, I sent money wherever. And Peterson Farms of Nashville. Good evening. Welcome to We All Gon' Die Wednesday. I just climbed a mountain in New York and came down, had a cheeseburger with fries and one beer. It was $34 plus tip. Good Lord, Jay Creature. That's a burger, fries, and a beer.
Was
where?
Well, because in a restaurant, and I don't care that
Yeah.
a Keystone Light in a restaurant's gonna cost you $8. Homie got a pint of Guinness. I'm gonna assume, $10. All right, now we're down to $24 for the cheeseburger. This thing better have been good. Was it? We better been talking about half pound.
Well, not $24. That was 34. Oh, plus the tip. So wow, yeah. Man,
You don't got a tip.
that's rough.
Tip what? The iPad? I hate that.
Eric, I hope you got good weather, brother. Hope you got good weather.
Well, Yardbirds, I'm good for something. I will suck the life out of anything. Too little, too late.
Oh.
Don't be one of these people that looks at this as some kind of thing you have to do. Some costume you got to wear, some badge you put on your shoulder, unless it's the Livingston Man Pass. $20 gets you a spot. But what I'm saying is that, like, this is for everybody. This is not some weird cult. This is not some fringe element.
Phoenicia, that'll do it too.
This is anything from putting stuff in a bag to make sure when the power goes out, you and your kids are going to have some candles to light and some shit to play with.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what kids love in power outages, especially if they're, agitated by it?
Shadow puppets?
Glow sticks.
Yeah, glow sticks help too.
Chem lights, whatever edgy language you want to use. I know, so you paid $12 for your Guinness alone. Let's apples and oranges and whatever else. This is for everybody that just wants to make sure that, like, they're going to be okay. Like, this stuff, all this digital, electric, cool stuff.
Someday.
All these funny lights in the room. None of this stuff's going to work, you guys, one day, for whatever reason, whether it's temporary or permanently. How comfortable and how well off do you want to be when that happens? And does that sound to you like something that, like, weird, crazy people would say? Or it's like, well, of course I want to have, like, something to get by with.
Man.
Something to get by with. Go, I don't know, go live with nothing. Then come on back in 10 minutes and tell me how you feel. Too little, too late. That's going to get you screwed, man. Too much, too soon.
Wow.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah, there's a trade-off.
But too little, I'd rather have stuff I didn't need than not have anything that I needed, I guess, if that's the question.
Oh, yeah. Trout Slayer says, can I get an HVP and S members only jacket? I'll make one just for you, bro. Whatever you need, brother, you let me know. I'll make it happen. The one and only. That will be one of a kind. That's right. Mr. Zero says, the rich will keep getting richer and the poor will keep getting effed over and out. Yeah, unfortunately.
The system can't sustain itself. These people suck up more money than they put out. by
Big
nature
time.
of capitalism. It's how
Big
it
time.
works.
Yeah.
So to create profit, you have to bring in more than you put out. Problem is, when the entire economy depends on you, you suck up all the money, and actually at the end of it, there's none left to put out.
That's kind of where we're headed.
All
Some
the
of the
wealth
banks
is controlled by like 10 people.
I saw in the stock markets today, one of the big New York banks took a big freaking hiccup, like 38% in the shitter. Not good. This is one of the banks that bailed out some of the other banks that were failing over the summer and into that. You remember when those banks were dropping one after the other?
Guys,
after
how
the
does
other,
this
after
stuff
the other?
even work?
Chief Dog, no worries, my brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate you being here. But those ripple effects are still going. You know, there's a lot of unaccounted for money out there, Langston, man. There's a lot of ones and zeros on the computer that don't really compute to actual, bills
Backed
in
by
pockets,
anything physical. No,
right?
It's all virtual. It means nothing.
So
Here's where I insert my famous quote. Buy real shit with the fake money now, because they're not going to come repossess your mountain house. I mean that the freeze-dried food, not the
house,
not a house in the mountains. I didn't mean a house in the mountains.
They will come take your
take
house in
that.
the mountains. Yeah, but your mountain house.
I'm glad we put that in there. You know, just because I think at least one person in this chat.
Yardbird says all I know is HVPS is too big to fail.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're America's sweethearts, isn't that right?
If it's We All Gonna Die Wednesday, I need to try this Peak Refuel Peach Cobbler. I'll tell you what, the Peach Cobbler is slamming. Now let me give you,
because I thought the sausage and biscuits was going to be like, what the hell is this? And that was like
slamming, bro.
We are rehydrating bread products now, ladies and gentlemen. Livingston Manor, I hate that place.
So we had camp out a couple weekends ago. And my good buddy Militant Farmer made some awesome backstrap, and my buddy Dusty made some tacos, slamming. He pulled a wok out of his pack, bro, and over the burner he's cooking up tacos right there in the woods. Fantastic. So I figured the least I could do was hook the boys up with some dessert, right? So my buddy Dusty was helping me make some Peak Refuel cobblers. They've got these new cobbler desserts out. And
didn't we try the blueberry one?
Yeah, the mountain berry one. So I had my little cup out there, and we boiled the water, and there's one for one, Dusty, and he pours it in one, and I measure again, and I hand it to him again, and he poured both of the liquids into one package of the cobbler. So he doubled the amount that we were supposed to have in there, and I was like, oh. Did you put? Because I picked the one up and it was heavy, and I picked the other one up and there was like, it was still freeze dried. There was no water in it. So I was like, oh shit, what did you put it all in the one? He's like, yeah, why? Was that supposed to go in both? I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh. And I was like, all right, so let's just dump one right into the other. So we had a mountain berry peach. It was for all of us to split anyway. So we were spooning it out into everybody's, containers and stuff. But that stuff is freaking slamming. Have I ever had the Peak Refuel cookie bites? Yes. Don't know if I'm a big fan. The brownie bites, the cookie bites, they look like little freaking rabbit turds. Not a big fan. When it comes to, well, no, but when it comes to snack, you just put them in your mouth and chew them.
Like those things from the kid cuisine.
Crunchy, yeah, the crunchy things. If you are going to get freeze dried snacks, there's one place that I would go to get them.
Sarah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, On Point Adventure Foods. On Point Adventure
candies, you guys.
Bro, the stuff that they have is off the chain. They do it so good, it's not even funny. Ice cream,
Skittles.
fruits, Skittles, lemon heads, caramel apple pops,
Skirtles or something.
So much, man, so much, and so
freeze drying things. You're like, what are these guys smoking, man?
It's
like they
so
freeze drying stuff we never heard before.
Yeah, LKF says I love this story. Chance Paladin, good evening. Thank you for stopping in on this We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Rip Curl says when things do fall apart and people get a wake-up call to stop being consumers, there will be a ton of empty buildings, office spaces, etc. Maybe then we can house our own homeless and focus on our own. Yeah, that'd be nice, bro.
Takes a village.
LKF, yes, it was a very easy fix. You add double the water to one batch. Just mix them all together.
So
and it was a delicious accident, and it was...
I seen a Pee Wee Herman episode where that happened to him.
Yeah.
That asshole dolly had squeezed too much chocolate syrup on his ice cream, and then the robot came in and was like, just add more ice cream. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Oh, I made too much? No, you didn't.
Yeah,
just enough.
More,
just enough.
Yeah,
what the 4-minute mark?
4 minutes. Man, time flies.
I'm gonna hit the experimental kill switch. I got a surprise ending for you guys. We're gonna see if it works. Lord.
It might work, might not.
Everybody talking about feet pics and nudes and everything else. You might.
Yeah. Took us down the rabbit hole. Took us down the rabbit hole.
You want to go back down there?
Vision, thank you so much for sharing Travis's link.
Yes.
One of the best in the business. Get yourself quality medical training. It might save the life of someone you love or someone you know. So.
I added their link and this to our description.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's very, very deserving. He belongs there anyway.
You can also your source for the guardian angel light. I mean, I'm not here. I'm not getting commission off this, but my good buddy.
No. If you need one of these things, if you
full disclosure,
on the side of the road, you should probably have one. Every car should come with one.
I was given this, but I have nothing but good things to say about it. Even so.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
It's magnetic. You stick it to the top of your car. Get yourself one of these as well while you're out there spending money on Livingston Man patches. This might actually... They'll both save your life.
Oh, man. Yeah, the pumpkin thing, Yardbirds. I hate it when that happens. It's so uncomfortable.
How come Pee-wee's auto-corrected to be like all caps? Like he says Pee-wee's.
Oh, that wasn't auto-corrected.
Oh, yeah, it was. No. He says Pee-wee's a lot in his caps.
K-Paul, have a good night, brother. Be safe. Be safe.
I won't turn into pumpkin, but I will turn into like a burst bladder, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They're sitting here just like, what's wrong with him? Oh, everybody will laugh and send $10. Take your shirt off.
Yeah, but his bladder just exploded.
Yeah, take your shirt
off. It's always where Livingston Man is, never how Livingston Man is.
Why? Why is he like this?
Betty Lou, absolutely. Anne Marie says, I'm so happy to have chosen nursing school. It's a great field, man. To be able to, do that stuff every day and know how it's supposed to go. Whereas I need to like practice that stuff every once in a while. I have my kids beat me up, and then I'm like, all right, now I got to patch myself up. Works great.
It'll be fun. What I figure you guys should do is take a good long look at the things you haven't thought of, even like how remote, and what you might find is that things that you take for granted, like the whole no comms plan. The polls showed, statistics proved a lot of people didn't even have one, and some of them didn't ever even thought of it.
That's right.
You go ahead and assume everybody knows something. Like I said, I'm going to reiterate on this because I enjoyed that topic last night. It was something I had never even thought of.
Yeah, man.
Your kids are at school, you're at work, mom's at home, and you got like stuff you're gonna have to work out real quick. And how you gonna do this? If you haven't talked to people about this, if you haven't worked this out ahead of time, that's too little, too late. Now what? Everybody just go ahead and does what they think is gonna. Everybody go ahead and assume shit.
That's where wires are gonna get crossed.
Right. You know what assume means? You make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah. Have a plan, guys. Have a plan. Have a couple plans. And remember, keep it simple. Break it all the way down so that the little kids can understand it. It's no different than having a evacuation plan from your house, a fire escape plan. It's as simple as that. It's just someplace else. You're not meeting out in the front yard at the maple tree.
If this happens, we're gonna meet us the old red oak tree. If this happens, this is what you do. Under no circumstances do you do anything but this. This is what you do.
LKF says, I ask Livingston Man how he is. He just never texts me back.
I don't text back. I try to do my best to, I read messages from notification when possible so it doesn't show people that I saw it. I'm a little hermetic with I'm a little hermetic with the phone.
That's right. Vision will see you at the big red oak. You know it.
Which one?
One of the big red ones.
To be determined.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's
a big
for
red
that's
one,
for
though.
me to know, and maybe someday you will find out.
Also,
too.
this is private information, as we said on Vision's thing. Once you work this out, don't put that in your Facebook bio.
Yeah.
You want to keep that
exactly.
amongst the trusted ones.
Exactly. Yeah.
You guys, it's been great. Again, if you really want
Absolutely.
yourself a Livingston Man coin patch, there's less than
Well,
90
yeah,
of them left now.
there's way less than 90 now because
That's all there's
I've
ever
gotten
gonna be.
messages. My phone has been blowing up in my pocket. There may be many less than 90. So
We appreciate you stopping by. If you would,
yes, thank you. Smash that like button.
and give it
Really
maybe
appreciate it.
and we like the likes and comments, but what I dig is a share, bro. Share.
Absolutely.
Give us a share. If not this video, the channel.
Yep.
Help us out. We're trying to reach more people.
It's tough because YouTube hates us. They hate us. They really do. They really do. POTB knows primary, alternate, contingency, emergency, pace, plan, everything. Everything. Do it. Do it. Livingston Man, let me see that new kill switch. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. This is We All Gonna Die Wednesday. And we will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. We out of here.